Hello everyone, I'm Rupert.
And I'm Red Beard.
And this is Rupert's Beard. Today's video we have a special One Piece deck. Thank you to our friend Zach, we have several of those, who let us...
Like, what, three or four at One Piece alone now? Wait, I think three.
Three, I think.
There's three. Yeah, that's right. The other one's Pokemon Union Arena.
Yeah.
There's so many.
There is. But thank you, Zach, for letting us borrow your Belo Betty deck for our deck profile.
Topping Belo Betty, actually.
Yep, it got...
Most recently.
What did he
won, I'm pretty sure. Both like
did he win?
Yeah, our last local, I'm pretty sure he won. It's sorry if my memory's a bit spotty. Weather concerns. It's been a little while since I've been.
Yeah, same. We've been kind of trapped.
Well, you have.
And I've definitely been 3D printing a lot. There's so much stuff.
That would be happening regardless. Don't lie to the viewers.
That's true. But before we get into the video, if you like it, don't forget to like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to leave us a comment. Like, what are your thoughts on Belo Betty? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can...
Notification bell.
Notification bell, that one.
We're a little out of the loop. We've been a little busy.
Yeah.
Alright, so up first, we'll go ahead and go over the leader of Belo Betty. It is a 4-life, red, yellow, Rev Army leader. Revolutionary Army, if you want to get specific. 5k power. Activate main once per turn. You may trash one Revolutionary Army type card from your hand. Up to 3 of your Rev Army type characters. Or characters with trigger get plus 3,000 power during this turn. So, you ditch a Rev Army, you get big boosts. Several of your characters require you to have a certain power level. Power. So, it's very good. Gets that set up. There we go. She's still on camera. Next, the search card of the deck. Belo Betty herself again.
So Belo Betty and Belo Betty.
Belo Betty the second. It is a 1-drop 2k, 1k counter. It is a Revolutionary Army type card. On play, look at 5 cards top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Revolutionary Army type card other than Belo Betty and add it to your hand, then place the rest of the bottom of the deck in any order. So, obviously, a turn 1 searcher is good. If you don't need to search, it is a free discard with Belo Betty. And with Belo Betty's leader skill, it is also a 5k swing.
Yeah, which is really funny on a 1-drop.
It is. Next, Raise Max is a 1-drop 2k, film and Rev Army type. Activate main, play this card in the bottom owner's deck. You got 20 opponent's characters minus 3,000 power for the turn.
Board clearing.
Board clearing, basically.
Other than that, that's about it.
Good card, searchable, clears board, and is also a discard target for Belo Betty.
Yeah.
If you don't need it.
Well, I mean, it's got no counter value, so.
I mean, yeah. Next is Inazuma. 3-drop, 4k, 1k counter, Rev Army. This is going to be a theme. If you have a character with 7,000 power or more, other than this character, it gains Rush. So, you boost up one of your cards that we'll get to later. And once it's at 7k, you'll probably be boosting him up too. Have a 7k Rush swing, along with whatever the other 7k is. He's a very good card.
Oh, he is.
Next, Koala is I don't know why I said it that way, is a 2-drop 3k.
I'm uncomfortable now. Please stop.
2-drop 3k, 2k counter, is also Rev Army. On play, if your leader is Rev Army type, give 20 of your opponent's characters minus 3k power during this turn. It is more power reduction if you need it to help clear board. It is a searchable 2k counter. It is a very good card.
Very good card.
When I played it, I mostly used it as a 2k counter.
It's usually a 2k counter.
It still can be used.
It can be, but 2k is usually what it's going to be used for.
Yep. Next, Belo Betty. This multiple in the Belo Betty deck. Crazy. It's a 3-drop, 4k, 1k counter. Rev Army yellow. On play, if you have 2 or less life cards, draw a card, which is huge for this deck because the leader effect discard, your hand gets a little low. Trigger, if your leader has the Rev Army type and your opponent's, if you and your opponent have a total of 5 lives or less, you get to play this card. So, you ping your opponent down, your opponent pings you back down, you're both at a total of 5 or less, gets to cheat it out, and then gets to draw a card. Very good. Helps keep you in the game. Next, Karasu. 3-drop, 4k, 1k counter. Rev Army is a blocker and also has the trigger if your leader has the Rev Army type and you and your opponent have a total of 5 or less life cards, play this card. So, your opponent goes to swing for game, there's a chance, and you get this and trigger, you get to play it out, probably stops that game ender.
Probably.
Next up, Bartholomew Kuma. It's a 4-drop 5k, 2k counter. It's 7 Warlords of Sea and Rev Army type. Trigger, if your leader has Rev Army type and you and your opponent's 5 or less total, play this card. A lot of the new cards, I think
All the new
all
yellow
of the new
ones.
cards. Yeah.
All the new yellow Red Army ones do that.
All the new yellow Rev Armies have that ability. It's a very good ability. He's a
Yeah.
searchable 2k counter that is also a 5k body, which is also a trigger to play itself out. It is
It's
very
like-
hard to go wrong with
It's
it.
like Frankie, but at home.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Next, Emporio Ivankov. 4-drop 5k, 1k counter, the Rev Army. Activate main once per turn. This character has 7k power or more. Play up to 1 Rev Army type character with 5k power or less, other than Emporio Ivankov from your hand. Now, that does also include if you have Dawn attached, so it's a 7k or
Yeah.
leader effect. So, if you have him out, just want to get another dude out, you can attach 2 Dawn, cheat it out, don't have to worry about discarding a card. Or if you go for a big push, discard a card, and it's an 8k.
Yeah.
Next, if I can get a hold of it. Lindbergh. Is a
Chester.
Chester, yes.
Yeah.
Chester is a 4-drop 5k, 1k counter. He's a Minx Rev Army. When attacking, if this character has 7k power or more, KO one of your opponent's characters 3,000 power or less. Trigger, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If your leader's multicolor, play this card. So, it can play itself out for a discard. It can kill a body, which you can even power
Down
reduction with Raise Max or Koala. So you can hit bigger things. Well,
Worst
technically.
case scenario, you're getting rid of a chump blocker.
Yep. And can play itself out of
Very
hand.
good.
Very good card. Next, I hate this card.
My favorite card in this archetype.
Is Karasu. 4-drop 5k, 1k counter, Rev Army. On play, if your leader has Revolutionary Army type, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 1,000 power for this turn.
Yep.
I hate that.
It's beautiful.
Next, when attacking, if this character has 7k power or more, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 1k power during this turn.
You already have 1 Karasu up. Okay, cool. Play another Karasu. Swing with that other Karasu first. Congratulations, you're now swinging at minimum, if you boosted with your leader, at minimum 8k at a 3k leader.
It's awful. I hate it.
It's beautiful. I need to rebuild this deck, honestly.
Honestly, I've thought about building it. Next is another Eva, Emporio Ivankov. 5-drop 6k, no counter, Rev Army. On play, look at 3 cards top of your deck and play up to 1 Rev Army type character card with 5k power or less. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. So it is just a slap down, cheat out another Rev Army, so that way it's more advantage and it's not from your hand. So it's very good, instant plus. Plus it's a 6k body. Plus it's in archetype, so you can boost it.
Yep.
And it's searchable.
9k
It is.
body.
Yep.
Very easy 9k body.
Very terrifying. So, very good card.
Yeah.
Next is another Koala. 6-drop 6k, no counter, Rev Army, shocker. Blocker. On play, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand. Play up to 1 Rev Army type character with a cost of 4 or less from your hand if you do draw a card.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Especially with all the new ones requiring you and your opponent's total life to be 5 or less.
Yep. So it can help get a card. It gets a card to your hand by adding a card from life.
Gets another card by drawing.
Gets another
cheats
card
out
by
a
drawing.
guy.
Cheats out a card, and
So
then
good.
where it helps manipulate the life level. And it's a blocker on top of all that.
Yeah.
Very good card. Next, speaking of good card, Monkey.D.Dragon. I will say it like that.
I was so terrified. I forgot that it was a dot. I was like, all right, and the new. Speaking of good cards, Monkey. Full stop. What? That's not right.
It's an 8-drop 9k rush. On play, give up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to your leader or one of your characters. So it's a slap it down.
Rush.
You tell your opponent you hate them, and then you beat them over the head because their because their leader's 2 is like 4 or 3k because of Karasu.
Yeah. So you drop it down. You put Dawn. You drop him down. You put those 2 Dawn on your Karasu.
Yep.
And then you Betty leader effect. Congratulations. 12k at a 3k leader.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's great.
It's
the
terrifying.
best thing ever. Beat down.
Last but not least, he runs this event, Emporio Energy Hormone. It is a 3-drop event. Trigger is play up to 1 Rev Army type character card with 5k power or less from your hand. And counter, give up to 1 leader or character plus 3,000 power during this battle. Then play 1 Rev Army type character with 5,000 power or less from your hand. So you can do a couple of different things. You can just set up a blocker. Or you could be really funny and play Karasu and make it a 4k counter.
He didn't used to play this card when he first built the deck. Then I played him and I did that. He now plays it.
Yep. I think this card's really good just because it gets
that too, but
it gets it out for at least 1 Don cheaper, and it's a power boost. And if you're Saki, it's also a Karasu, so it's a 4K.
No. If you're skilled at the game.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah,
but
luck is a part of skill. Personal motto.
Personal.
Redbeard 2025.
Yeah, we'll go over what you said yesterday too.
Yeah. No, we won't. We can, but I don't think we need to.
But that's the video. We hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget to leave us a comment. Like, what your thoughts are on the list. Do you think Belo Betty's really good this format? I think so.
And what other decks you would like to see.
That too, I guess.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Adios.